Right, hello there ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages. Right, I've caught a wee bit of the sun yesterday, just on my forehead or my cheeks, because even though I had my hat on, I was sweating a lot yesterday, so the sweat has turned to like red face, so like a beetroot face. Right, anyhow, I'm going to give this the desire and pleasure it deserves and the honour. Right, so desire, pleasure and honour that it deserves, because it's one of the all-time greatest chocolates. And I oversold it yesterday because I undersold it yesterday because I was too overwhelmed about absolutely everything. I've calmed down now, I've accepted absolutely everything, and or tried to, as best we can. And then what else? My nephew's getting us all like used to everything and settled in. Aye, that's it. But here goes. Dark chocolate's good for you, and nuts are part of your 5 a day in fibre. A handful of nuts a day is good for your diet, but if you're allergic to them, then no. No nuts. Right, but anyhow, I just always wanted to try that. Might not be the one that I actually seen on the advert, because the other one might be Dubai chocolate, but this is dark chocolate with pistachio nuts in it. So it's good for the calcium, the sugar and the nuts. And dark chocolate's better for you than milk chocolate and white chocolate. But, and I quote, I only like white chocolate if it's a very, very, very good or high-end brand. Aye, I don't like the most cheapest white chocolate. It has to be a very good white chocolate. Has to be either Lindt, Cadbury's, or Swiss or Belgium. Aye. Definitely, because in the last 10 years my food tastes have changed, and I like more higher, well-fed things, or more pure things. Aye. I don't like cheap and nasty things anymore. But cheap and nasty is not a bad thing, because that's cheap and nasty and horrible, but it's liquid, so it's got to get me through today. Don't know what the equivalent of it was, maybe about £5. £5 for 6 or something. No, it was 2, it was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aye, it was 9. Aye, so it'd be alright, but meh. If I know what I know now, I would have put it away and tried to find a peach one. It just tastes like the most cheap, generic, everyday, like fizzy, sparkling water with a tiny wee bit of raspberry in it with no sugar. That is so much better than it was yesterday, because I've had time to process everything, take time to really understand the complex of the molecular structure of the flavour that contains within its molecular confound. Wow. It almost right. It's got like a rich, a rich creamy consistency, then with a slight crunch, and then the aftertaste is like salt. Oh, aye. You can see where my finger is, this wee white flecks is sea salt. Oh my god, that is one of the greatest dark chocolates I've ever had in my life. I mean, in saying that, any Lindt chocolate bar would be one of my all-time favourites. In my life so far, that is the greatest branded chocolate I've ever tried. Anyway, I'm going to eat that sparingly. Oh, the one I tried last night and this morning is nowhere near as good as this. I got recommended it because it's a local one that everyone likes, but it's horrible. It leaves a really cheap, synthetic aftertaste in your mouth. God, the sun was out as soon as I came outside here this morning, and now it's gone. Where I am now, right? Where I'm pointing, all that bit there, right there where like my finger's gone through like a line, that was pure and unadulterated sun gone through that bit. Anyway, after about 11 it might get hotter, but as I said, today's got to be between 25 and 30 degrees. I think at the highest point today it'll be 29. But anyhow, I'm just going to constantly put sun cream all over my arms and legs once every hour today. Definitely. But look out for that in Britain. Oh, wow. Oh, these things that I got yesterday, the croissants with strawberry jam in it. It just tastes like if you get a really nice soft bread, but like a good decent one, not just a everyday one, or if you get brioche and just put raspberry or strawberry jam in the middle. That's exactly what it tastes like, and it is so good. I've had pardon me, I've had two already. The very first one I had, I didn't review, and I regret it. No, in fact, I think I did actually. I did. I definitely did. Aye, but that was with Liam in a flat. Nephew. Right, I'm going to properly try and review. Wait, aye, that's a good idea. Right. This is where should have put the camera. Well, no, but anyhow, Lidl. That's how you would properly say it, broken English here. Right, Lidl. And O-J, where, like, oi! Like, oi, get out of there. And that's what it means in Swedonia. It's grown on me a wee bit. Still got like a really syrupy synthetic aftertaste, and a very cheap like carbonated aftertaste. But no matter what, right, I'm going to just try and find the cheapest version of something I've never tried before and just try it. But yesterday I probably spent far too much money. But this is really nice. This is so much better than the one I had yesterday. I've took one bite out of it, and look at the size I'll do a size comparing. God, it must be at least, I don't know, 80 centimetres? Here goes. Oh, it's so dense and thick. Maybe I left it in the fridge too long last night. Paprika and chilli. Anyway, I can share it out with people that want just a wee bit of a best. It's good for the sugar and protein. Aye, because I'm going to try from now on to maybe eat less but more quality. Aye, like pay a wee bit extra for more quality but less of it. And then, what else was I going to say there? I was going to say something. Aye, perhaps, that's what I was going to say. Aye, or maybe just definitely 110% smaller portion sizes. But maybe before I go back home, or the next time I come, when I go to that McDonald's in Helsingborg, I'm going to try the chicken wings. They were hot chicken wings, but I thought, nah, I better know just in case it disagrees with me. If something's far too hot, it catches the back of my throat, and it's just. I dare myself to try something hot. God, that's catching the back of my throat a wee bit. It's because I'm inhaling air. The biggest thing with food is that it's the inhale of the like chili that. What was that? Right there. Right, hello there again. I just had to see what that noise was and take a bit of a breather. Pardon me. Oh, for God's sake. Right, Eddie Hill. My mother's woke up now. Right, Eddie Hill. Right. That definitely is like cheap, generic, oh God, what do you call that? Carbonated water with just a hint of strawberry flavour inside it. It's a little bit better than it was yesterday because I tried it room temperature. But when I have them in my bag for more than an hour this morning, they'll be horrible because it'll go to room temperature, especially with the heating and the heat inside my bag. But anyhow, I didn't really care. It's I really need to keep drinking the day because it's got to be absolutely boiling. I think it's sugar free. Tastes like it's sugar free. I just wish I'd never got sparkling. It would be so much better if it was still, and I didn't mean the Foo Fighters song called Still on the In Your Honour second bit of the album where it's acoustic, and I didn't mean Lionel Richie Still. But anyhow, as I said, if I just put the camera, the impact to how that the buildings are not just a normal everyday like square building with brick. Aye, they're all different in their own way. It'd be a great place to come to if you like Lego or stuff like that, or if you're into different weird shapes. If you like wait, I can't pronounce it, architecture. Well, if you're a builder, aye. Or if you do anything like that, design things, suppose. Oh, wait there, I just need to take a breather. Slowly but surely I'm getting used to that juice. Well, nah, sparkling water with a bit of flavour in it. Maybe I suppose certain things you have to be native to where you are to appreciate it more. But for now on, I'm just going to get my nephew to recommend me things, because if he likes it, it must be good. Because otherwise he would constantly be having it. But I would never get that chocolate I tried last night though. And I would probably never get them ever again. I would get that one, but I wouldn't get that chili one I had yesterday. In fact, that chili one yesterday was actually nice. I've still not finished it yet. Anyhow, there's sort of a good thing to have if you're going a big long walk, or I was going to say like a trek up a hill, but anywhere around here isn't a hill, it's flat. And the roads are smooth as anything, smoother than Barry White, and I don't mean the singer, not the act in a toilet. But anyhow, aye, everywhere around, well, definitely since I've been here, the part of Denmark and the part of Copenhagen, no, not Copenhagen, it was, where was it, Helsingborg. Everyone looks like a cross between the blonde-haired guy that had the curtains in Backstreet Boys, or Rasmus Højlund that plays for Manchester United, the Danish player. Aye, they've all got like, pardon me, wait there. Right, so as I was saying, right, everyone, every male, every male has either like I can't explain it right. A bit like a curtains or middle score going along there, quite thick, about that thick, like that, and then all the way around there like that, shaved off there, and then shaved around there, and or some of them have like really thick hair that's just all thick on top, but then combed all the way back with like a line going through it. It's weird. Or they've just got like sort of curly, shaggy hair on top and curled around like that with a middle score going through, like a line going through and then curtains. It's strange. It definitely looks like everyone is just put in 90s boy band haircut and got that done at the barber's. I mean, it's not a bad thing, it's just really weird because it's like they're, from their neck upwards, they're 90s, and then for the chin down, they're 2010 onwards. Strange. And then all the women, or young girls, are average height, very thin and long legs, and thin long blonde hair. For instance, I know you probably didn't ken, but just exactly like my sister, the Scottish sister that is, but Eddie Hill, I did say that to people, but Eddie Hill, aye, but my nephew says that he doesn't like want to consume himself to being like everyone else is being. He wants to be an individual. Oh God. I'll definitely need to splash water on myself before I do something else today. Just right there where my finger is feels sore. So I might apply sun cream to the day to keep it moist. Aye, so it softens it and it doesn't get itchy. Because that'll have, well, UV stuff in it and skin softening stuff. Aye, so, but the good thing with that is it's a spray, it's not a splash on, so you can just spray it rather than rub it in. But if you put too much on, obviously you can. Aye, so what I might do is close my eyes gently and spray that all over my face and then rub it in. It's just I won't need to do it on my forehead, I'll just need to do it everywhere underneath there to there. Aye. Anyway, it does feel like Gothenburg, Helsingborg, and Malmo is sort of like geared up for, I don't know, between 15 and 30-year-olds. And everyone either runs, walks a lot, or electrical scooter or bike. There is sort of similarities and I feel to it, like, aye, this area and the whole of Sweden, I get like a sort of Swiss vibe to it all. Like they're always preparing for the winter, they get harsh winters, and aye, everyone here as well has very thick, short, blondish, dark blonde hair. Like they're, as I said, like they're in the 90s. But it's strange. It's just taken away well to think in about for legalities. I'll just say reasons why I'm here and like what I think Scandinavia is compared to what it is, but apparently it really has changed a lot in the last 10 years because of immigration, but we won't get into all that. But anyhow, I'll finish now and I'm going to watch TV. Bye!